That's the way.
Ah, Jacob. Miss Fry, how good to see you. Oh, have you seen Starrick's latest lies?
Lies in a newspaper?
What transpired from the new line you're establishing?
Oh, the cables we ordered never arrived. And then we intercepted this. A message mentioning cargo seized at College Wharf.
Then let's unseize it.
Oh, wait. Another intercepted wire contained the recipe for a powerful hallucinogenic serum. I've adapted this dart mechanism to work with your bracers.
Alec, you're a genius.
Well, that patently is untrue. Although I've also discovered that the serum adopts a form of a gas when subjected to heat.
Just when I think you can't surpass yourself. Let's go. Doing fine, girl. Easy!
Next time, make sure you're working for the right people, you lummox. Don't worry. We'll see your cables get delivered. They've got themselves a new destination.
Won't fight that now, will we?
Serves you right.
How are you today?
Well enough,
Find out where you're buried.
You ain't no loss to humanity.
Not looking so tough now, are ya? I'll find out where you're buried. So it's all bloody right.
How did he get through?
Not looking so
Serves you
tough now, are ya?
Stop like trespassing!
This one's restored once. Serves you right. Keep hammering it! I'll find out where you're buried.
All together now.
Fire!
Once. Serves you right. Once, serves you right.
There's trouble on the docks, lads! We need to get this load to Sterrick now!
Thank you all.
Sure thing.
Poison. Bell must know what kind.
Don't miss me. Walk on, girl.
Oh, careful there, Mr. Bell.
Every worthwhile endeavor is fraught with dangers, my dear friends. None more so than yours. But you have triumphed once again.
How do you know?
We have entered the age of communication, remember? We've already received word from Greenwich that the shipment has arrived safely, thanks to you.
Have you discovered what else is in that shipment?
Indeed. I'm afraid that Starrick's poison has found its way onto the open market.
If he believes that will stop us, he is mistaken.
you doing? Everything
Look at him.
you have a present day now.
Is it possible? Steric soothing syrup is made from the finest ingredients, imported from all the corners of the Empire. And get Steric soothing syrup right here!
It's all he drinks. Your syrup is liquefying him. He's turning him simple-headed.
Now, look now. You are scaring away my customers. Why don't you bugger off, or I'll give you something to remember me by.
Oh, you can't talk to me like that, you little gutterling.
What's all this then?
Oh, sod off!
If you'll excuse me, madam.
Some sort of scuffle. What the hell do you want? I'm just trying to earn a living.
Oh, you are asking for it.
Tell me where the syrup originates.
All I know is they make a run each day between the gasometers and the asylum.
Let's find out where that syrup is made, shall we? Come along. We have work to do.
Right.
Draw your weapons and fire!
Any place else.
The man in charge of the syrup distribution runs a fighting club at the foundry.
You won't be stirring up no more trouble.
Nice day for a bit of bloodshed, isn't it? Keep moving.
How are things?
There you are.
Wait here until I return.
this.
I think it's time to make it well-filled.
And have a chat.
Finish him!
Silence, and I might let you live.
I wonder what that's going to be.
Don't hurt me anymore! Don't hurt me!
I'll
rip you up, Trying to give someone a dodge, I should wonder.
Where is the syrup, mate? Speak now or forever hold your...
The distillery. It's the large building beside the brewery.
Now, to stop soothing syrup production once and for all.
someone knock me down. What did I do?
Suddenly, this no longer seems like an enjoyable spot.
That's a girl. Steady on.
Keep a sharp eye out, lads. Someone's targeting our network. The distillery might be next.
This will complicate things.
Smells like trouble.
You should not go about frightening respectable gentlemen, young man.
I didn't realize snooping around was considered gentlemanly.
Snooping? Sir, I assure you.
Keep vigilant.
Quick, inside. That was too close a call. You, young man, gave me quite a fright. I thought you were one of them. But I realize now why you're here. Same reason I am, I imagine.
I imagine?
I believe I found something, young man. Rather impressive contraption, wouldn't you say?
I've seen bigger.
Stramonium, or devil's snare as it is commonly called. That goes into the syrup. An opium, no less. Revolting. Absolutely sickening.
How much do they sell this panacea for anyway?
No idea. What the shit?
Well done, dear boy. Well done. Charles Darwin, delighted to make your acquaintance.
Jacob Fry, the pleasure's all mine.
While you were busy wreaking havoc, I found this. It indicates that a sample of every batch has been sent to Lambeth Asylum.
I wonder if it's visiting hours.
Don't be so hasty, Mr. Fry. Many people work at Lambeth. You wouldn't want to attract unwanted attention.
What's the fun in that?
Not every problem can be solved by blowing things sky high. Sometimes a little discretion is in order. It's getting late. I will meet you at the asylum to continue our investigation.
Who's a good horse? You are. Walk on, girl. Let's go. That's the way.
You and I may not agree, but I have never done you wrong, sir. Never, I say. Mr. O, you are truly the most suffering. I have never had the misfortune to count among my acquaintances. Mr. Dickens was right. I have told you before, sir, I had nothing to do with that anonymous article. Nothing, I say.
That is a lie, sir. And you know it.
Bah, I don't have time for this nonsense.
Nonsense! It is my name and reputation you have willfully besmirched, sir. My very name.
Bah! Drive, damn you, drive!
That is Richard Owen, a vile, despicable wretch of a man.
Really? I could have sworn you were close friends.
Mr. Owen works at the asylum. He will know who made the syrup. Get him! Get him!
Faster, you nitwit! Faster! Whatever Darwin is paying you, it's not worth it. Do you realize how much trouble you're in?
None at all?
But if you're trying to intimidate me, ruffian, you're wasting your time.
I've always wondered how much of a beating this type of vehicle could take. Questions for you, sir.
Whatever it is Darwin wants, I will not give in.
What about Starrick's soothing syrup?
Syrup? Why would a scientist have any interest in teletheas?
I wager your life, Mr. Owen, that you know something.
Stop! I'm telling you, I do not know a thing. Well, nor am I involved, nor have I ever been involved with anyone selling that patent medicine.
There may be some truth to that, but you... Next stop, the River Thames. Better speak now, old man.
Stop! For pity's sake, stop, or I will tell you everything I know. Dr. Elliotson, Dr. John Elliotson. He formulated the elixir. He's the man you want, not me. I beg you, good sir, stop this madness.
Now, was that so hard?
Yes!
Doing fine, good.
Mr. Fry, I trust that you had a productive meeting with Mr. Owen.
Oh, yes, we had the most wonderful chat. I found out the man behind Starrick's soothing syrup is John Elliotson.
Dr. Elliotson, I haven't heard that name in a long while. He was a brilliant heart specialist until he became obsessed with phrenology and mesmerism. It ruined his career. Well, how shall we proceed?
Oh, with all respect, Mr. Darwin, I believe I should proceed alone. After all, we wouldn't want to attract any unwanted attention.
Sounds very wise. Good luck, my boy. Oh, and Mr. Fry, should you find yourself with any free time, please do call on me.
Where would I find the doctor? Ah.
As you've just witnessed, the application of too much pressure can sometimes result in unexpected outcomes. Unfortunately, it appears I've ruined the
He isn't
I must speak with Miss Nightingale at once. One of the brutes stole my key, and there's no one around.
Stole your key.
There's something very peculiar about that doctor. Dr. Elliotson cannot be allowed to continue his experimentations.
Pricked her key and said she was fired. The bugger.
I shall resume my discourse on phrenology, the only true science. The idea that one can point out connections and relations.
She will know what to do. His experimentations are making up. You have my gratitude, sir. I shall inform Miss Nightingale that I'll not be working for this asylum ever again.
Mate, we can see ya!
I've got a wife in Seagate. Without Dr. Elliotson's written consent.
Ah, bollocks.
Don't call for help.
No, the lemonade is ruined!
Bloody rats!
So quiet.
warned us about you. At last it ends. Yet I can only think of beginnings. A better tomorrow. Forged with the blood of visionaries.
All I see is the blood of a lunatic.
Do you truly believe murdering an old man will stop humanity's great architect? Crawford Starrick has a glorious design for mankind.
Designs are meant to be broken.
You're a child. A child who believes it can solve all the world's woes with a flick of a blade. Have you ever pondered the consequences of your actions, Jacob Fry? Or did your father teach you nothing?
Here if you need me, Jacob.
You fancy some fun?
Oh, Siffer.
Who's a good horse? You are.
Elliotson expired, and soothing syrup production has ceased. Outrageous!
Fry intends to endanger all of London at the hands of the mob.
Or perhaps it doesn't intend much of anything at all.
Thank you,
Simply content to dice with our lives.
The asylum is shut up. Medical care throughout the city is in disarray. He cannot understand the consequences of his actions. The man is clearly an anarchist!
Gentlemen. This tea was brought to me from India. By a ship. Then up from the harbor to a factory, where it was packaged and ferried by carriage to my door. Unpacked in the larder and brought upstairs to me. All by men and women who work for me. Who are indebted to me, Crawford Starrick, for their jobs, the time, the very lives they lead. They will work in my factories, and so too shall their children. And you come to me with talk of this Jacob Fry. This insignificant blemish who calls himself assassin? You disrespect the very city that works day and night so that we may drink this miracle, this tea.
I'm nearing the end of my research. Our beloved London shall not suffer such a bothersome fool for much longer.
And what of the sister I've heard of, Miss Fry?
Miss Fry shall be gutted. Soon enough. Delicious.
Sorry to interrupt, Initiate. Thought you'd like to know that Sean and Rebecca got away from Otzoberg. Berg runs a unit called Sigma Team. Violet DaCosta is his tech support. They've been hunting and killing assassins for a long time. Thank God you're all right.
Oh, tish tosh. It'll take more than a Templar super soldier to end the glorious saga of Sean Danger Hastings.
I was talking to Rebecca.
Right. Anyway, Berg's presence confirms it. The Peace of Eden is in London.
The Initiate's data sync suggests it's the Shroud.
The Templars seem to want it pretty bad all of a sudden. They must know something we don't.
The only thing we know is that we can't go up against Sigma Team alone.
Leave that to me. In the meantime, keep a low profile. Let the Initiate continue to sync the data.
A letter? For me?
Owning the railway wasn't enough. Now Starrick has bought an omnibus company as well. I suppose he wants to control the neighborhood's workers and keep them under his thumb.
Pearl Attaway is Starrick's competitor, is she? Perhaps it's time I went into business.
And Miss Fry, what are your plans?
I studied the history we recovered from the Kenway Mansion's hidden room. I'm off to a certain monument.
A letter? For me?